Hey everybody, Hollow Point Mania is taking the country by storm. So it's been raining for almost 6 days straight. It is wet out here, mosquitoes up the wazoo, and I forgot the gate key. So I've literally made 57 trips, a quarter mile from the lock gate all the way up here to set everything up. So I really hope you appreciate it because I am sweaty, I am covered with mosquito bites, and I'm basically drinking this stuff and they're still on top of me like, you know, stink on something. So I hope you guys appreciate what I'm doing because I'm probably going to be a couple of quarts low of blood and have typhoid when I get done with the shooting session. So AEA 357 Challenger, suppressed, and I'm using my little piece of foam for my single shot tray, and we're going to test a whole slew of slugs and see what type of a grouping and accuracy we get. Because as I always say, just because it fits and shoots doesn't mean it's going to group. So I never want to mislead someone and sell them something that's not going to work in the particular air rifle they're working with, because not all air rifles eat the same meal. So with that said, let's do some shooting. Oh, next segment. Let me show you guys what I'm doing here, okay? So you got a better understanding, because some guys get confused when they see me with the booster pump set up and they think I'm shooting tethered, and I'm not. So let me show you what we're doing. Let's see if I can bring this up. So I've got my two tanks going into the booster pump, okay? They're tethered, or, you know, or not tethered, but connected. So, you know, I've got a couple of quick connect splitters here. Then the air comes up. It will go through this line. Oh, sorry, it will go up and through this line, through my open and close valve. That's the bleeder right there, all the way around and up to the rifle. All right, and I've got about 4,500 psi in the two tanks, and I've opened the valve to right about 3,600 and closed it. Now I'm not bleeding it. I'm leaving the line connected so I can see what my air usage, you know, each time I shoot. It gives me a better idea. I have not, this is not open, it's closed, okay? I am not shooting tethered. Tethered is when you've got a regulator, which I do not. This is just an open and close valve, an inline valve, okay? Tethered, you have a regulator that lets you, it refills to the exact point every time. This does not. I just close it, okay, so I don't have to waste the air that's all the way up into this line. That's all. It's not tethered. It's actually just not bled, but the valve is closed. Okay, so since the air runs through, I just didn't see a need. I didn't see a need to drain it. Oh, it's so hot and sweaty out here today. Let's see what we can do shooting wise. So this are all the slugs that I've tested before in the power video, and now we're going to test them for the accuracy. And the 140 is as long as I can get to fit in the single shot tray. I got two different 85s. I got this E-Pug and then the round nose, and then of course the 100. So these are the only three that fit the magazine. Everything else, the 116 up to the 140, all single shot, just for a refresher. And I have to say thank you to the fellas that run this place, because the ceiling fans, interesting, it shows it's slow because it's the frame rate, but they're spinning, trying to keep the mosquitoes low. All right, let's go back and do some shooting. We're almost out. The tree fell down, so we're a little bit limited, but we're right there. Can't see that well. Anyway, right about 60 yards. So, put some air in. $3,000. So I go to about 37, and it then slows down to 36. All right. So now we're going to do the 85 grain round nose. Oh, my face is going to be bad tomorrow. The mosquitoes, even with this bug spray, it's like they're licking it off like it's gravy. Bastages. First shot is a little low to the right. 85 grain round nose. All right, let's go take a look. Okay, this is the 100 grain, and so far out of the 3 that fit the mag, this has given me the best grouping. It's still just sloppy, but it's the best so far. So out of the 3 magazine sized bullets we're trying, the 100 grain gave me the best grouping. The 2 different 85s were just shotgunning all over the place. I don't know if it's the speed or the power and the speed. It doesn't like the lighter stuff. I don't know. I just know that it doesn't shoot it well. So if you call me up for a suggestion, it won't be the 85s. So let's do some shooting, and now we move on to the heavier weights. Six shots. Other than that first one, that's a nice group. All right. Oh. $60 yards today. See a tree blow down, so I'm kind of working at a cockeyed angle. And the mosquitoes are right back here. I gotta be able to slap this sticker and run. That's not too bad. 116. 6 shots. 120, hole in hole, not too bad. Six shots. 124. Nice grouping. Oh yeah, the 140s were great. There's my grouping. I'm really pleased with that. All right. Vestiges. Okay, so we shot the ballistic gel. Well, it's hard to see, but you can see the line right here. Okay, there's the slug right there. This is a 16-inch block, so this is halfway. So there's 8 inches of penetration. I'll have to pull it out, but it's a perfect mushroom. You just can't see it, and I don't think I have the needle nose. If I do, I'll get it. But this was out there at almost 60 yards, okay, not up close, 60 yards. So you can see that that 140 is really traveling, and that would easily kill a coyote, no questions asked. All right, brother, there's the 140 grain out of the Challenger 357. Look at that mushroom, 8 inches. 8 inches deep at 60 yards. You can't sneeze at that. So, with our AEA conclusion and wrap up, from my results, this rifle really likes the heavier bullets over the lighter bullets. Because each time we went up a little bit in grain weight, the performance got a little better. And I am thinking that, of course, at 3,600 PSI, on all the bullets, it looked like the first 2 shots were always slightly higher, and then the next 4 would be lower, but in a tighter pattern. So normally I would call that, valve lock or slightly overfill. There's no dial on here to dial down the power, but depending upon how you want to shoot, if you know that you're always, the first 2 shots on high fill will be just slightly higher, just lower the scope a fraction. It's not rocket science. Look at that perfect hole punch right through this is a propane tank, all the way through, and it looks like a drill punch. This definitely has the foot-pounds, no doubts about it. So you saw what we did to the ballistic gel. I've shown you the targets. If you're going to use the magazine, the best results I had were with the 100 grain, and then single shot The only one that really was bad was the 135, but I knew that would be. I've never had that 135. Something's wrong with it, but I needed to use it in the power video just so, because I didn't have anything between 124 and 140. So you can use the PSI and the foot-pounds for the power part. Just don't order the 135 because it's not accurate. So the 116 really tight. The 120 is pretty good. I said you know, we shoot it right up to the 140. I don't have any other mid 130 range bullet, but it doesn't mean I won't make one later. Now that I have something that it will work in. So that's it for AEA Outdoors. Thank you for watching, and I'll come back at you with some more fun. But at least now, when you call me, I can say, hey, I like this, I like this, I like this. No, we're gonna have to guess or worry about it. And that's where I will leave you guys. Thanks AEA, thanks all everybody. Oh darn, man, I hope you guys appreciate this. I'm probably gonna have typhoid AIDS or something now from all these mosquito bites. Yellow scarlet fever. Ay, 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 man. Oh. You guys that don't have to deal with this, you have no clue on how easy you have it. No clue. I spent an hour and a half just getting this set up because I forgot the gate key, but that's not your fault. Anyways, thank you guys for watching. I hope you learned something from it, like the Cosby kids used to say. Hey, hey, hey. I hope you learned something. Anyway, so you've seen how the booster pump is working. Even though I'm not boosting, I'm just using it as a pass-through with the two tanks, you know, daisy chained together. But I will use it on the big stuff. So thanks again. Have a nice mosquito-free day, and we'll catch you later.